Alright, here we have some interesting vintage cans. All in there. Beautiful, pristine. Look at that one. White cat corn. Good popcorn. White cat corn. Cool. That's a nice bucket. Of course, the Tall House cookies and everything. But let's go through all of them. Here we have IRC British Blend Flake. Okay, that's a nice little tobacco can. To open, insert coin under lid and twist. Well, isn't that something? Oh yeah, kind of do that in the corners there. Oh, just that corner. Isn't that something? How do you like that? Alright, I have no idea the year of this. Manufactured in England. Ooh, it's an England blend. Alright. Okay, then we have Edgeworth Extra High Graded Plug Slice. Okay, plug slice is definitely tobacco, huh? Look at that. LaRoche and Brothers Company, Richmond, Virginia. Alright, great one. Nice design can, look at that. Very decorative look for a can. Definitely not the size you would carry in your pocket. So, unless you worked at home or you kept it in the shop. Not a pocket size one. Okay. Had some paper stuff in there. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Maybe if I had it the right side for that one, so you could see some of that. Ah, now I got it upside down. There you go. Definitely tobacco. Tobacco, workers' tobacco. Okay. Part of a union. Alright. Beautiful can. Very decorative can for tobacco, isn't it? Finest selected stock. Alright. Oh, and all kinds of good stuff here. Factured number 45. Second. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. That way you can just pause the video and see it for yourself. Alright. Good old vintage can, huh? All its pristine and everything else. A very nice can. Decorative can, for sure. Okay, now this is when they came out with the white popcorn. Good popcorn, white cat corn. Look at that. A horse. Oh. Cool. Very nice. Huh. Okay, let's see if there's anything in the back. Nope, nothing else. Okay. An awful pretty can. So if you got a shelf, you want a decorative can, this is a good one. Pretty, isn't it? Alright, now look who's leading the horses there. What the farmer? Cat in overalls for cat corn. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Cat's gonna lead the horses for white cat corn. That is cool. That's good. I like that one. That's a cute one. Okay, and then of course we have Tall House cookies. If you notice, 1954 at the bottom there, right there, which is when I was born. Who took the last Tall House cookie? That's the question on this side. Okay, then have original Nestle Tall House chocolate chip cookies. There's your recipe right there. Wow. Okay, and then here, Dear Mom, the boys will make you an honorary general if you just send us more Toll House cookies. Oh, that's a good one. I love that. All right. So people collecting military items and stuff. There's a good one. Never expected that. A Toll House cookie one. Cool. And then, everybody making Toll House cookies. Isn't that beautiful? All right. And back to the little boy. Okay, then we have this one here. F and J Smith Glasgow. Okay, this is definitely sounds like some more tobacco. Ah, smoking mixture from the Smith. Alright, so that's a real vintage can. Oh, what does it say underneath? Oh, you're not going to be able to read that. I don't believe I can get that in there, so you can. Oh, well, I get it pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Alright, that's about as best as I can show you. Underneath of the can. Okay, but I'm sure to can collectors you will know just by looking at some of these beautiful emblems here. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Definitely old. Seen its better days. Alright. Oh, and it says up there, you can just barely see, 1886. So this company was from 1886. Alright, so that's an old one. Wow. Alright. Great one. I like the emblem on the top. Works out perfect. It's nice to have the cover that goes with it all. Alright. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing you all of these. Very nice. Vintage. A little bit of everything. Alright. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. And we'll find some more good old auction find. A lot of people love these old cans. They use them to decorate their man cave or whatever. So these will work out perfect. Alright. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some very classy decorative bottles. They are beautiful. Alright, let's start with this one. Look at him. See his eyes and everything, and his beard. Nice shade of green. I don't have nothing to clean the inside, so all I could do is clean the outside and stuff. But you get to see that. That's part of the inside that needs to be cleaned up. And it says, federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Look at that. Very decorative piece. So you know, for it to say that it's definitely old and vintage. Look at that, it even has his little feet. How do you like that, huh? Oops, oh God, I hope I don't break them. Let's see what it says for underneath. Oh, I got it the wrong way. Do. This way here. And we have 58. Alright, so this was a 58 bottle. Has a P61, then it has 1358. So that tells you the time frame of the bottle. I'm going to keep him away from the other one here. Look at this, beautiful. Now apparently there must have been a label that was on the front here. But look at this beautiful piece. I mean, look, it's like it's got its own little pedestal to be on for the fanciness. I can even see the imperfection in the glass right there. Wow. Huh. Some imperfection right there in the glass. Look at that. Beautiful piece. Very decorative. And let's see what we have underneath this one. Absolutely nothing. Okay, except for you can see an air bubble in the glass. See that right there? Air bubble in the glass. Huh. Well, that's a beautiful decorative piece. Look at that. Lovely. Now this one here, look at that. It's like it's got the drapes. You know, at the stage performance, they have the drapes that just come down. And it just reminds you of that. And it goes in. And look at that. Almost makes it look like a trophy. It's got all that. Beautiful piece. I couldn't clean the inside, so there's a little dirt inside because the old stock is there. And I don't want to hurt it in any way. For anyone who might enjoy wanting this piece. It's just so beautiful. Different shade of green, because this one's a darker green, so this is more, you know, being a 58. But this one's the light green. Beautiful. Let's see what we got underneath. Alright, I'm trying to see if you can see this. This is J. Let me see. Gotta get it somehow so you can see. Okay. Here we go. It has a J. CL75. Then CEVIN. And that's it. Alright. So this is what you got for numbers. So if you know the year of this one, know anything about this, by all means, leave it in a comment. I want to know. Kind of want to know the year of this one. I don't think that means 75. If that was 75, it wouldn't be as old. Huh. Alright. Well, if you know anything about it, no matter what the year is, I definitely want to know. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these three pieces to you. They are very elegant, decorative bottles. Okay, bye-bye now. Great auction find, you know. These are all from the auction. So, by all means, if you got an auction going on, yard sales going on, check them out. It's a good way to recycle. Somebody else wants to just redecorate. It's a good way to get out there and see what they had that they don't want. That'll work perfect for you. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we have from the auction, believe it or not, the perfect decorative tea set. It's a very decorative piece that you can just put anywhere. Such a beautiful set. Look at that, even on the teacup. Look how it opens up. How it has the extra lip here to just slide that in there like that. What a beautiful little cover too. Look how fancy that is. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful teacup. Look at that. It's got just this little design on it. So if any of you know the brand because of that, by all means, leave it in a comment. Look at that. Right on the spout. It's just so beautiful. I love it. Beautiful piece. Very nice. Elegant. Beautiful piece. Alright. Okay, and of course you have the little sugar container. So cute. A beautiful little cover. It shows you the whole design. I love the handles. Kind of square, good gripping. All the extra little fancy design on it. I got to even put the little lines on it. Very cute. Alright, and of course, nothing's complete on a tea set without the creamer. Gotta have the creamer I like that. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, it's got that little design underneath. It lets you know exactly who made it. So I know to all collectors, they'll know what that means. I don't, because I'm kind of new to all this playing with auction stuff. So I'm collecting some nice pieces, those that I think are special. I keep, others I recycle back at the auction. Because apparently that's what everybody else does. So I'm learning. But I like the extra design in the handle. See, like they have that. Isn't that beautiful? So to me, you got a little shelf, a little decorative shelf. This is the perfect decorative teapot set. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of the good old auction finds, alright? Let me know if it's good, if it was a good find or not. You know, a lot of these auction finds and stuff, I kind of want to know if people think they're special, is anything good about them, and they know anything about the history of some of them, or, you know, they're just so cute. I love it. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we have a couple of beautiful decorative dishes and stuff. As you can see, let's make a nice little table setting like this. Maybe put some candy in there, and or you can hang them on the wall. They can go on the wall. Put one of these on each side right here. Then have your bowl right there. You do kind of anything you want with them, but they're, you know, because of the red-orange kind of look of the bowl, kind of goes with both of them, because there's a lot of reds and oranges there. A lot of reds and oranges, even though they added a lot of blue there. They both kind of go, and they were all together in an auction find. So I do believe that these all go. So you have many different ways that you can use it. Of course, these are decorative plates and stuff. They're 1971, designed by Derher, okay, in England. So these are England plates, and they're really just decorative. They're not made to be used as daily use and stuff. So if you have a shelf that you just want to leave them like that, you know, maybe an entryway, you know, into the kitchen and stuff. When you first come from outside, you might put your keys and put the mail in the other one, but they're not really to be used for food or anything like that. But you can also, if you want, just hang them one on both sides of the plates, maybe one up higher, and then have the other one there lower with your bowl. Or you can have it like this on a mantle, you know, and put stuff in it that you would like. And then just put a picture right on top like this. Okay, and the reason I like this one is not so much the picture, even though the picture kind of goes with it all, adding the colors, but it's the frame. It's an old-time frame. So you can put any picture you want inside this frame to go along with your decor and stuff. This one happens to be a bike. Lots of flowers. Okay, so there are many different ways that you can use these. But they're both designed, both, you know, the 1971, both from England, both the same company. And then this bowl here, that'd be good to, I don't know, I looked at it as to make popcorn, you know, when it's time. Grab it from the shelf, it's easy. If you put a shelf and then you put your two plates up and everything on the wall, you have just a little mantle. So when it's time for popcorn, grab it. There, you got it. It's always handy, you know, stuff like that. Or you just leave it like that, whichever way you want. Alright, but just a couple of really nice decorative pieces. Love it. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. These are all auction finds. They were together. So, I think they need to stay together. Somebody found it very interesting to put these pieces together. It's a nice display. That's so nice. I love that. It's cool. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. We'll bring you some more of whatever we find. Bye-bye now. Okay, now how many of you remember this ducky? Huh? I do. I remember him. His head would move. This is a very vintage ducky. See how his head moved? Okay, and remember the trick. You used to have a string. As you can see right there, there was a string, and you'd pull him along. And the whole thing with him was the back were round wheels, but look at the front. It was where the wheels went skinny, then it came back out big. See? To be a little bit more centered there. And then look how the wheels got small. And like that. So what it did was it made him weeble wobble. Because the front wheel was like almost flat. I mean, it's all round, but almost flat on one side. Then it came back out. So he'd weeble wobble when you pulled him around. Kind of like, you can see how low he is now. And then you just move it. And see how big he is now. See? So the tire, not really tire, but the front anyhow, it's round, but on one side, you know, it just keeps going until it gets small. See how small it gets? Then it'll go back big. And that's how he weeble wobbled. Just a little bit of the tag left here. Maybe this way to show you. Wow, does it have a ear on there? Cool. Alright, so this is what's left of the tag for you. Isn't that cool? Well, this is one of the old vintage toys we used to have when we were kids. Ain't he just so cool? Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing him to you. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some interesting cans in one box here. 3 of them are Christmas design. This one here is just unique. Make a good, you know, for little notepads and stuff all inside. Just a nice decorative little can. This one, oh my God, look at this. Beautiful design. Love it. And stuff. As you can see, the cover is like the extra metal, and it's like hollow in the inside right there. And look at the craftsmanship. I mean, it shows right through in the can. The design of the can and stuff. Well, you can see, look at that. Almost comes right through the can. That pattern. Right through the inside. Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, love that. Beautiful can. So unique, along with its cover. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, then we have a nice Christmas design one. Okay, 1985. There you go. This one's a 1985. Beautiful Christmas one. With all the Christmas sleigh ride. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice decorative can, isn't it? 1985. Let me see on this one. Oh, this one's got a whole bunch of something. No, made in England. Alright. Look at that. Made in England. There's a number. Okay, distributed in New York. but the container is made in England. All right. Cool. I was hoping for a year on that one. I really love that can. It's beautiful. Okay, now this one here has all the Christmas look. And stuff. And this one had the mixed nuts. Now, if some of you remember this, they had them in different sizes. Okay, nothing on the underneath. They had them all in different sizes and stuff, so it kind of made like a canister set. I don't know how many of you remember that, but it ended up being like a canister set. Okay, and then of course we have our wintertime one. Wintertime Friends. Works out good. Yeah, the rooster's up. Okay. And look at that. Beautiful box. And what's really neat is even on the inside, here's the inside of the cover. Even on the inside, it's all there. Look at that. Look. All the pictures on the inside. Real cool. Alright. Very nice. Love it. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of whatever we find. Now this is an auction find. I know a lot of people are collecting these beautiful cans. So stay tuned for more. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we have some rather unique little pieces and stuff. Look at these little cups. Underneath it says made in occupied Japan. Okay, so this can give you a time frame of when these cups were made. Just decorative little cups. What's unique about these are, of course, you have two of them. Two little fellas. But then they have these cups. Cute little cups. So you have some that are blue. And then you have two blues and three that are kind of a yellowish look. But I mean, if you look real close, you see the patina of it all. And the age of it. Rather old pieces. So I'm going to put them in this nice wooden bowl. That just kind of looked like it went with it. So, different unique set, isn't it? Very different. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these guys to you. They're very different. And these are all auction finds. So, you know, you want to go to the auction, look around, see what there is and stuff at your local auction place. You can also go yard sailing. Find some pieces to decorate your home with and stuff. It's a lot cheaper than buying it all brand new from the store and everything. And you can really decorate on a real budget. Alright? Okay. Be sure to sub me now. Bye-bye. Okay, I know some people just like to collect some of the old advertisements. And this one is one of the old Roosevelt Motor Lodge menu. Okay, it's kind of cool. It's just on a good heavy cardboard. You can pretty well see the age of it. Old, pristine, and stuff. Well, hey, take a good look at this menu. I like how they did the extra design to dress it up a little bit. But these were beautiful menus. Look at that, 60 cents per ounce carved at your table. This was a fancy restaurant, especially for those days and everything, because you look at the prices and stuff. That's okay, 16-ounce prime New York sirloin steak. It's going to be a lot more than $5.95 today. Sizzling to top it off. Wow. Okay, then you get to see some of the other prices. Look at that, baked stuffed shrimp with Alaska crab meat, $4.50. Really? Wow. Aha, this one they had changed the price. As you can see, $5.75. They changed that, went up. Lobster tail. Okay, now, look at that. For the draft beer, Michelob draft beer, a stein was only 50 cents. A whole pitcher was $1. Wow. Cool. All right. And you had your clam bake, which was lobster, clams, corn on the cob, and potatoes for $6.50. It's at least double that price today. All entrees are served with soup, mini loaf, and a beverage. Wow, all right. Okay, so it's more than double the price, because here you're getting soup, loaf, and beverage along with your meal. Wow. Please help yourself at the salad bar after ordering. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that cool? That's apparently the company that made the menu. Look at that. Oh, it used to be more too. It went up to 60 cents per ounce. It was more. Look, they put the little tag and put 60 cents. So when this menu was done, it was actually even cheaper. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this one to you. That's a good old vintage menu from the Roosevelt Motor Lodge. All right, cool. All right, be sure to sub me, and if you wish, you may always fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right-hand corner, so that I can get right out there and find some more of these great finds at the auction and bring them right to you in video form. All right. Bye-bye. All right, here we have a U.S. Department of Treasurer, General Attorney Wayne, America's First Medal. That's what it all says. Here is our medal. Look at that. That's a beautiful one. Alright, and you can see it's all in a beautiful case. America's First Medal. And then this is the other side of it, of the medal. Alright, and this was an auction find. Got this at the auction. So, really cool find. Never know what you're going to find at the auction. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, because we have a lot of auction finds to show you. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we have another comic book from 1954. It's How I Found Livingston by Henry Stanley. And back then, It only cost 15 cents for a comic book. Alright, look at that picture. Wow. Really wild, huh? Alright. Cover may be a little bit old. If you can see right here, it says January 1954. All kinds of good stuff here. Okay. So some good comics. Look at that. I mean, the pictures in itself tell a story. If you put this on full screen and stuff, you'll be able to stop the video so that you can read what it says. It's always nice to go through some of the old comics, see how they used to talk, see how they used to do their artwork, because this is artwork. You know, because they had to put all the emotions into their drawings. See, it's all pretty good. It's not all water stained and stuff like that. It's just aged, that's all. Okay. These were auction finds. So whenever I can see some of the old ones, I try to get. I did get some that were newer. But this particular day, I ran across some old ones. I mean, you can tell that guy's got a headache. You don't have to read to see that. And that's what made for good comments. Because you had to be able to decide what your story is, but also in doing the drawings, you had to put the emotion, the look in their face that tell the story, to make a clear image of it all in the mind of the reader. I mean, that's what makes a good story anyhow. Is the imagination. Trying to show you so you can see the condition of all the pages, but that you can also pause the video so you can read everything that went on this, which is really cool because, you know, this isn't something you can gain back. This is 1954. I know a lot of these comic books can go for quite a bit. If you notice, the corners are all good in this comic book. The pages are not water stained. So it's very good. The only rough part is the cover. Look at the picture. Wow. You can see how weary that look is, huh? A lot to read on this one. for that face expression. I mean, you had to be a really good artist, not just being a comic writer, but it's the artwork that was just so beautiful. A lot of these comics were done off books and stuff, so you had to kind of use your imagination when you read the book. But when you get it in comic, and you pretty well filled in what your imagination didn't. So that's what made the comic books gain their popularity at the very beginning of time. You can see, you know, the corners are all good. There's nothing wrong with these pages. Just a little rough cover. But that comes with storage of all these years. So if you know of comic book collectors and stuff like that, tune them into this video so they can take a look. And some of my older ones that I've already put up, I put up 4 more that were from the 40s. So it'd be nice for them to check some of them out too. And of course I'd appreciate, look at that, almost like human hands. That's something. I'd appreciate all the help. And of course, if you want to, you can always fan fund me. So when I do go to the auctions and stuff and find some more of these, I can bring them right to you in video form. So you can look back in history, see how they wrote the comic books, how they did the expressions, learn how they word it and everything. Especially if you're into wanting to start your own comic books. This could be very helpful. And this is where it all began, all the popularity for comic books. So sometimes you can learn from history. What made it grab so good is in the expressions and the way they worded everything too. That's if you're looking to do a business in comics. It is a very popular thing. There's a lot of money to be made this way. Oh, look at that. It smells it. Ugh. Terrible, huh? So I'm showing this not only so that you can read it and read history and how they done it and everything, but also so that collectors can see the condition of each page. You can tell by the changing of the color, you know, because it's, you know, there's the paper. And you can see the age of it all. Oops, I think I got 2 pages here. I sure do. You wouldn't follow that story very good, would you? Okay. Well, that one hurt, didn't it? Ooh, help. Oh my God. That's terrible. Oh, that's comic books. Can be rather violent, really. I'm trying to get the next page and 2 of them want to come together here. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Let's start at the beginning here. Well, that's quite the hairdo, ain't it? Look at that. Looks like a bird's nest. Alright. And this is about some of the people. Alright, and this is the back cover. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, the only thing is the very edge right there. Still all attached. Just a little bit rough right there. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more great old auction find. Alright, bye-bye now.